Hello, today we are going to talk about roasting in smaller quantities. Why do we project or why do we roasters think it's very good to roast into smaller quantities? So first of all, you should learn the capacity of your machine. Learn how many kilograms of coffee beans are being roasted in one cycle in your machine. So for example, you will find that some coffee roasters, they're roasting like the capacity is 10 kg, another one is 15 kg, and the highest maybe can be 20 or 18 kg. So be sure to know the capacity of your machine. Then the best thing to do is to roast a half or 3/4 of the capacity. So why do we advise people to roast less coffee than the given capacity? Number one, it's good for the coffee to be evenly roasted. So when coffee has space, it can move evenly into the roaster, and therefore there will be all uniformly roasted coffee beans. Then number two, air pressure. You'll find that air pressure in the coffee is all distributed also very well to all the coffee beans. So if your coffee roaster is congested with coffee beans, like for example it's 20 kg inside one cycle of the roast, you will have a problem to have evenly roasted coffee beans. You'll find some of the beans have roasted too much, some of the beans have they're still not roasted very well. Then there will be a problem actually in the flavor. So make sure that you are roasting less the amount that is given for the roaster to hold in one roasting portion. Then also it's good for you to observe physically what is happening in the roaster. So when you have less coffee inside the roaster, you'll be able to observe and see physically the changes of the old coffee beans that is happening. So if there is too much coffee beans, some of them will not be able to even get the air pressure to pull or to make them release all the flavors. Some of the coffee beans will just go unroasted, and you'll find that after it the taste of your coffee will not be the best. Then also number three is good for you to manage your consumption. So don't roast too much coffee and yet you know your consumption level is less. So make sure that you're roasting what you're going to use, for example, in 1 or 2 or 3 weeks. So when you do like this, it's better for you to manage all this so that you can have a great time and a great inventory that will show you that my consumption level is these kgs and I can use this in the maximum of these days. Then from there also you can track it and do more roasting. So make sure that you don't roast too much coffee, because over roasting or roasting too much coffee, it will not give you an evenly process of roasting. You'll have that find that tomorrow you roast like this, the other no. Make sure you're roasting smaller bulk or smaller quantities of coffee that you can use, and after that you can move on. So it's good for roasters to do roasting in smaller quantities than too much roasting. So make sure you know the capacity of your machine, then you know the level of your consumption. Then also it's good for you to get the flavors of the beans when you do roast in small quantities.